he found something strange in the TASCA's premises. Few people were assembling with the formal dress, and they were talking in English. At that time, by seeing that scene, he got furious. Why the hell in TASCA, in Tamil Mandram, these people are talking in English? Then finally he came to know this is called the Toastmasters organization. So after realizing that this Toastmasters organization, last but not least, he joined the Toastmasters organization and he became a part and parcel of TASCA Toastmasters Club. He is none other than Toastmaster Sankara Pandian. He is going to give his CC5 fifth project from the Competent Communicator series with the title Lazy Way for Unhappiness. Lazy Way for Unhappiness, Toastmaster Sankara Pandian.
Lot of wise people are already teaching us about the easy way for happiness. Today I am going to talk about lazy way for unhappiness. MC, ultimate Toastmasters. Any guest?
Yes.
Okay. Beloved guest, good evening.
Good evening.
Laziness is dangerous. Laziness will put us in disaster. We have to kill our laziness. What is laziness? Can anybody throw some light?
Waking up late.
Yeah. Laziness is either doing nothing or postponing our actions. How simply doing nothing and simply keeping quiet will put us in trouble, danger and disaster. For that you have to listen to a story of Mr. Thangappan, who was my colleague. Mr. Thangappan is an ultimate lazy fellow. For Thangappan, getting up from bed itself is a very big achievement in his life. So, we all used to set up alarm before going to bed. Some of us may be setting 2 alarms. If we cannot wake up at the first alarm, second one will help us. Thangappan used to set 6 alarm in different devices. And he used to keep all the devices all around the bed. And he used to snooze, snooze and snooze till all snoozing gets over. That particular day, there was an important client meeting in his office. As usual, he wakes up late. He gets into tension. He was running around within his home. He tried to enter bathroom. Somebody already inside locked the door. He was banging the door, shouting, crying, screaming. And after taking bath, he was searching for his ironed pant, matching shirt. And he literally pushed the shorts, shoes, and he drives into the car. In this hurry-burry, he couldn't read his newspaper. Because in the first page itself, there was a news. Sitra Bridge is closed for some police demonstration. He could have at least checked his WhatsApp group. Early morning itself, there was a traffic update from Dr. Shyam. If he is updated with the current affairs, he could have taken an alternate route. He was driving his car with full of tension, traffic tension, terrific tension, and his boss is continuously calling him and fueling his tension. Finally, he reached the office after 1 hour, 10 minutes late. Clients were waiting with dejected mood, and boss is looking at him with the firing mood. And this Mr. Thangappan, he is in embarrassing mood. Then his boss called him, Mr. Thangappan, meet me in conference room with your presentation. There comes our first twist. In this morning tremor, Mr. Thangappan forgets his laptop at home. the entire data and presentation, whatever the Thangappan and his team prepared for the past 1 month, all available in that laptop only. Disaster. Client teased his boss and they left. His boss teared him into pieces in front of all his colleagues and left. Thangappan fallen in his chair like an airless balloon. Some of you must be thinking, why he has to depend on a simple alarm? Because see how his laziness in waking up from bed has put his job into stake. When I entered, I asked the same question to Mr. Thangappan. Then he started narrating his flashback. There comes the second twist. Because you don't need to depend on alarm, because he is a married fellow. He got a wife in home. He should have waken him up. Okay. Then he started narrating his flashback. Previous day evening, he was relaxedly sitting and watching TV in a lazy mood. Then his wife asked one strange question. Darling, I am the most luckiest and happiest person in the world. Do you know why? And this lazy Thangappan replied, because you don't have a wife. She got annoyed. There the argument starts, fighting starts. He received some hard slaps. Thangappan gets so much angry and he stopped talking to his wife. But before going to bed, he write a note and kept near her pillow. Tomorrow important meeting. Wake me up at 5 a.m. His wife is not too bad as you are all imagining. She also waken him up at exactly 5 a.m. She wrote a note. Time is 5 a.m. Get up. I was feeling very much pity about this Thangappan. He forgot his wallet also in this morning tremor. So I took him to canteen. I arranged some coffee and snacks for him. In this tension, he was eating more and more with angrily. I was thinking about his argument with his wife. And I told him, Mr. Thangappan, you have to control your tongue. There comes the final twist. Annoyed Thangappan started abusing me. He thinks that he is eating with my money. That's why I am telling him to control his tongue. At one stage, he started raising his hands, pretend to beat me. I blocked him, gave him a nice punch and made him to fall on the floor. Then I told him 3 things. Mr. Thangappan, your unhappiness is because of your laziness. If you want happiness in your life, don't be lazy. Don't argue with your wife. Last but not least, you should not touch your friend who knows martial arts. Over to you, MC.
And distinguished guests, the speaker in particular, a warm good evening. Good evening. Today, watching Toastmaster PSP, project number 5, PSP 5, speech was like watching a video game on PSP 4. It was action-packed. He felt very comfortable, very confident, and his body language was smooth and natural. So you fulfilled his objectives. Congratulations to you. You did a wonderful job. You are the ultimate hero, I can say that. And when he opened the topic, he immediately caught the attention of the audience by throwing a question. Can you define laziness? So we got off from our laziness. We started responding to this question. So we got hooked off this topic. So that is the key in any speech. You get connected with the audience. He did perfectly well. Kudos to you. And he was very confident. What I liked in speech was, it was laced with sense of humor. It was very rare quality, and he can infuse humor in any speech, that I noticed. So he was wonderful in that aspect. Coming to the recommendations, I have just 3 recommendations. And this speech had scope for a lot of body gestures. and you got a great body. So you could have used your body to fulfill all this. You got a great stage. You could have ran over here and there when the person whom you are referring, Tangapan,
Yes.
he got tensed up. He started running around the house. You should have showed that. So we can visualize what's happening because you are not personalizing your thing. Maybe you are a little lazy to take a person's story for the speech, but you went for some other person. That's very difficult actually to incorporate your body gestures that suits a person you are talking about. So you had a great scope. You could have moved around, occupied the stage, and used your body gestures more vividly. You could have injected more life into it. And when you said first twist, second twist, so you just bring more life into your body gestures so that it catches up with the audience. Number 2 is pause. Pause is a vital factor in any speech. When you said he started running and he failed to notice, he received a message, he didn't see the message, the Central Bridge was closed. Give a pass there. When the manager shouting at him, you know what? He forgot his laptop at home. So whenever needed, he can give a pass. The pass works very well. Not last, not but the least. Facial expressions. In any body language speech, your eye should speak. When you express disbelief, your eye should show that. When you say anger, your eye should open up, widen. So these are minor facts which you can put in your speech so that it looks like a real action-packed, not 7 speech, James Bond speech. Wonderfully done. Conclusion was little abrupt, I thought. He could have reiterated that message that laziness will result in disaster. It was little hurried through it. Otherwise, it was a wonderful speech with a great body gesture, and definitely, as I said, you will be the ultimate hero if you take up my tips. Back to